Today we are learning Introduction to Western Ethics, fourth chapter, Virtue. The key ideas about virtue according to Socrates. Virtue is knowledge. Socrates thought that people do bad things because they don't know what is good and what is truly good. If people understand what is good, they will naturally avoid to do bad things. The goal of life is to live virtuously, to Socrates. One life where you morally good. Self-examination. He encourages people to think about their life and action. Plato ideal society and the concept of justice. Plato, Socrates' student, and wrote many ideas about society, justice, and many ideas. According to him, an ideal society should be divided into three groups. Tripartite society. First is rulers, which consist of viceroys who make decisions. Second is warriors, people who protect the society. Third is producers, farmers, workers, and trans, transformers to support society. Justice harmony. According to Plato, justice happens when everyone in society does their job without interfering with others on personal level. Justice means having a balanced soul. First, reason controls your actions. Spirit motivate you to do good. Appetite or desire are kept in jail. Aristotle, eudaimonia, golden habits and golden virtue plus purpose. Aristotle was Plato's student who focused on practical way to live a happy and meaningful life. Eudaimonia, also known as happiness of flourishing. He believes that the bone of the life is this happiness, which means living a life of purpose and not just for pleasure. This word comes from using your skill and virtue to live well. Another concept called as golden mean was given by him, where he said that virtues are good about finding a balance between extremes. Example, if a person has too little courage, it is called as being coward. And if the individual has too much courage, then it is called as being reckless. But the golden mean would be combination of this and result in bravery. This balance is personal and depends on the situation. According to Aristotle, he developed virtues and habits by practicing good habits. Repeating good actions like being kind or honest makes them a part of your character. Hedonism. Pleasure is the ultimate goal. It is like the idea that the main goal of life is to seek pleasure and avoid pain. There are different types of hedonism which focuses on physical pleasure like food, comfort and relaxation. Mental. This focuses on long-term happiness and inner peace rather than short-term pleasure, and criticism of hedonism are that it focuses only on pleasure, which can make life very silly. True happiness might also require challenges, growth, relationship, and not only pleasure. Difference between eudaimonia and hedonism. Eudaimonia is given by Aristotle, hedonism given by Epicurus. Eudaimonia tells us about human flourishing through virtue. Hedonism tells us pleasure is the ultimate goal. Eudaimonia is long-term purposeful. Hedonism is short-term sensory. Eudaimonia is virtue-centered, rational life fulfillment of human potential. Hedonism is maximizing pleasure, avoiding pain, personal enjoyment and comfort. Divine command theory. That theory follows God's will. It follows God's command. Utilitarianism, J.S. Mill theory. Then after we are going to learn Indian Orthodox, heterodox. Difference between Lokyata and Jainism. Lokyata is Charvaka, also known as Charvaka. Lokyata is materialism, no soul or afterlife. Jainism believes in soul, karma, and liberation. Lokyata is based on one pleasure and practically. Jainism based on asceticism and spiritual discipline, central principle. Lokyata not emphasize often rejection, sensual enjoyment, and present happiness rejected. Jainism is based on moksha. Lokyata have criticism and spectacle. Jainism is revered and followed strictly, deeply religious, spiritual. That's it for the fourth chapter lecture of ethics. Peace.